Okay, so the dogs destroyed our last video. I'm gonna have to clip that in. But anyways, these are our rose trees. I already told you about the new growth. I might clip that off the last video, so I'll just go ahead and film it now. We transplanted this one. The new growth isn't liking the transplant, so I might have to trim it back, but it is well budded. This is what it'll look like when it buds out, except for it'll be all bright red. And we brought these in. It's really bringing in our happy honeybees. Look at them. They're so happy to be here. So up here we do have wild honeybees. And that makes us so appreciative. We can't harvest the honey, but they do such a great job of taking care of our plants, and it's going to really help our orchard as well. And we did bring in some raspberries. Now, funny thing about the raspberries for us is originally we had a ton of raspberries when we bought this property, and they just wouldn't produce. The deer would come in and lived in the raspberry bushes, and they used to be, I don't know if I can get a shot of this, they used to be this whole section from here to here. And I had an expert come in and tell me, oh, clip them all back down to the ground and they will come back next year and you'll have all these new shoots, and within a couple of years you will have producing berries again. Well, we did. Absolutely nothing came back. We got like 3 little shoots that came back. The goats wiped them out in 2 minutes. That was the end of the raspberry patch. So experts don't know everything. And speaking of goats, we do have our herd. We have 11 goats over here right now. Clearing out a fire break for us. This is the last fire break we need to clear to keep our home safe in this fire zone. So we are at the corner, northwest corner
of America.
Northeast corner actually, of where the Oregon fire was. And it was a huge fire. It was all over world news and everything last year. And it missed us because this is the way it stopped. You can't see it because our trees are like an oasis. The fire stopped just on the other side of our property. And our property goes back there quite a few acres. So we didn't get hit by the fire. We did get evacuated. We weren't allowed to be here. We had to take everybody with us. It was very dramatic and very...
and we barely have our house.
Yep. We were very fortunate when so many were not. Anyways, the goats are down there doing their job. They've been down in this little area for 2 days. It's wiped out. They've gotten everything they can reach. So we're going to move them over to the left there. And we're just going to keep moving them down the hill there to get our fire break as wide as we possibly can to keep our home safe.
You want to tell them that Dad and Mom mowed that?
Oh, what? Did what?
I want to tell them that Dad and Mom mowed that.
Oh, that Dad mowed this area over here with the tow behind mower. So over here, this was a huge amount of weeds and everything. So you can see how we've moved over. This used to all be brush and undergrowth and everything. The undergrowth still comes back. There's really not a lot we can do about that but mow it down. We live on a very rocky area as well. So we are just trying to get this another 100 feet or so away from the house. We've trimmed up the trees to what the firemen said we needed to do to keep our home safe. And then we won't have any big trees except for these ones right next to the house and the ones on the other side of the house that are large as well, but they're trimmed up as well. And that's the view from our garden. I cannot wait to get the greenhouse up. It goes over there where all the plants are right now, all the potted plants are at. And then, of course, getting all the weeds back out. This is like a daily chore of weeds. They can grow within 2 days. We are covered in weeds. Get our seating set up here. It's a work in progress, and I'll be happy to share it when we're done. And then get a view from down there up towards the house, and you'll be able to see what we've accomplished. And it's quite amazing. Anyways, thank you for enjoying our video.